Hi, you guys. It's Cimonealise here. You can call me Cece. Nice to meet you. I'm laying down in bed right now. I didn't want to miss spending time with you guys, so I don't really feel like being on camera. But I will chat for a little bit. Um, I feel like today I did a little bit of adulting. You know, just to run through my day to day. I had to go get my daughter up for school. She spent the night at my mom's house, so I had to walk over to her house, get her, get my baby together, get her dressed for school. I actually made my daughter lunch for the first time today. I was really proud of myself. I made her a turkey sandwich. She doesn't like cheese on hers, but I made it with leafy greens and things. I made her cut up some strawberries and threw some carrots in there, and then also give her a little applesauce along with this what's it called? These Mott's have these not energy drinks for kids, but extra electrolytes for kids. So I gave her that, and then I felt proud of myself. It was my first time ever making my daughter lunch for school. You know, trying to do the parent thing, trying to be, show up in a different way, if you will. And then also too this morning I've been doing my best to follow this Bible app recap where it teaches you, or not teaches you, but you read along, and the Bible app will help you read the Bible in chronological order over a course of a year. So one of my colleagues, she shared that with me. So I've been doing that every day. This morning though, I actually didn't get on my knees and read the Bible, but I was so tired I didn't go to bed until after midnight watching Demon Slayer all night. When I woke up finally, I played the audio this morning, and then I fell asleep watching the the illustration depiction, but it was my first time reading the book of Job, and I've heard stories about the book of Job. And from when, like I said, I was falling asleep in and out. It was kind of cool to hear a new story that I'd never heard before in full. And so I'm on that right now. And the cool thing too with this Bible recap is like again, it's helping you read in chronological order, but also too like they have the illustration depiction of, and then also it has this woman named something Cobble, Tara Lee Cobble. She reads along with you, and she'll go over it, not in a way to be like I'm right, this is how it's supposed to be done, not in a way where it's like I'm right, this is how you're supposed to do it. Um, but it's been really good for me to honestly strengthen my walk with God. And then I went to work today, and when I went to work today, I I I don't even know how to describe it. It was like the first time that I was like I had to like put my foot down. Y'all, I was like, what is happening? I literally had to tell my team lead, I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is really discouraging. Like every time I think I'm getting something right, it's pointed out to me how I'm doing it wrong. And it's not that I'm taking it personal, but it's like it is personally happening to me often. And that can be discouraging, when you're trying to do your best and when it's just always like your best isn't good enough. And it's not like they're saying that verbatim, but I'm like, I even shared it's like when I finally feel like I'm getting through a day without making any mistakes, the next morning the first email is about all the mistakes I made a month ago. Like it's so frustrating to feel like am I actually competent enough to do this role? But then it's like, no, you're bright, you're gonna make mistakes. But it's like one moment is you're gonna make mistakes, the next moment is why are you still making those same mistakes? It's just so discouraging sometimes. To the point my mom was like, "Do you think you need to find another job?" And I'm just like, "No, I'm gonna push through this moment." But that stuff can be hard, and I'm sharing that to say like, every day doesn't feel like flowers and sunshine, but the sun is shining. But when I tell you all day I've been on like the brink of tears. Like, you know, you'd be so frustrated that you don't want to cry, but your eyes keep leaking. Like, even right now, I'm not even trying to cry, but my eyes keep leaking. Like, literally just keep leaking, you guys. And it's so, I don't know. Like, I'm literally pushing through it, but my body's like, let it out. And I tried to the other night before I got on stream with you guys when I was like sitting on my kitchen counter talking to you guys from the cabinet. But even in this moment, I don't even have the words, you guys. I really don't even have the words. But I appreciate you guys who've been sticking with me on this journey with my YouTube channel. It's been I feel like my YouTube channel was growing so fast, but also too I invested so much more time into it. And then I feel very stagnant with my YouTube channel, so that also makes me feel away at times. But also too, I know it's me, and only me can make things change and make it better. Like there's a way for me to do it. Because before I was stuck at 43 subscribers for 2 years, and now I got 3,000 plus. But I feel like I don't interact with my channel enough, and I really want my channel to be a priority in this new year, you know. And you guys, I really appreciate how kind you guys always are to me. That's why I call you guys like the most peaceful place on YouTube. Because it's like, there's really people out there who do look forward to seeing me stream, to chat, spend time. And that's encouraging. Like, I don't know, it's, how do I describe it? It's like, there's peaceful people in my pocket waiting, just waiting. Not saying y'all are waiting on me, but like, you know, like, I have a community of people that I created on my own that that I can just come to as me, you know, not as someone's mom or someone's colleague or someone's daughter or sister. Like I get to just be me, and that's really freeing and encouraging and really fun, you know, where I can just I feel like through my YouTube channel I've been able to find a piece of myself again, to be more lively, not to be as serious or to just be so stressed out. Like I feel like I'm finding the fun part of myself again. And going throughout this day too, I don't even know. It's it's weird. It's really weird. It's a catch 22. I'm so grateful for my new home, but my new home comes new bills, and I just feel like every time I think I'm about to like catch up, it's like, oh, actually, no, no, we're gonna we got a few more things to take care of. Like I've yet to get to the point where I could do a lot of things for myself. I'm just constantly working just to pay bills, and that gets discouraging too, where all your money goes to bills. Like all my money goes to bills. Like I'm like, I just want to get my nails done. Can I just go get my nails done? It's like, no, can't get your nails done. You gotta pay this. By the way, because you messed that up, you gotta pay for this. And it's like, oh my gosh, okay, okay. And I'm only one person, and like the only piece I really do experience outside of my YouTube is the time I spend with my daughter. I love my daughter so much, you guys, and we've been doing like I used to read books to her every night before she went to bed. At first, like this was funny. So at first, I used to read one book to her every night because she was one, and then when she turned two, I read two books to her every night, and then when she turned three, I was like, all right, we can do a third. And then when she turned four, I said, kid, okay, we're gonna have to read short books every night. We're not about to be reading whole lot of chapter books. And then when she turned five, it was over, cause now she has this expectation like I'm five now this year, 5 'Cause I was like, actually, mommy needs a break. I don't see because now you 5, you want stories. I'm like, I don't know if mommy can give you 5 books. So we took a little break from that for a while, but it paid off because when she went to school, her teachers told me that her reading level was very like she was excelling in reading to the point that they had outside, I forget what they said, but they hired people to come to her school to spend extra time, and that they wanted to give her the opportunity to enroll into this other program or this other school for like for gifted students or so. And I was like really proud of her, you know. But then we moved, and now that we moved, even at this school that she goes to now, her teacher pointed out to me that the students, like how does she say it? She said that, and my daughter name is Ainara. She said Ainara is already reading at an end of year school level, and all the students here. She's like, when I read stories to the class, Ainara reads through the story on her own, but the rest of the students have to read it out loud together. Otherwise, they like lose their mark and stuff. So I was like really proud to know, like, okay, those little habits I'm sewing into my daughter, they paying off as a parent. That's good to know. So lately, she asked me recently. She's like, "Mommy, can you read me a bedtime story?" And it's been a while since she asked me that. So like we started doing that again, and honestly, it's been really fun for me to like just focus completely on her, not just how I'm gonna take care of her, but on her, you know. And we read this unicorn. These my I told y'all my father got these stories from Amazon, but these unicorn books, or whatever. And apparently the show's on Netflix, and it's like a 4-part series. So right now we're reading those, and I was like, once we're done reading all the books, we'll watch the Netflix show. But we gotta read all the books first. That way we have fun watching the show. So that's nice to sow that seed, you know. And then right now too, we were reading about the eyes. Like she got this book that she checked out from school about eyes, so that was fun to read that to her and just see how she was thinking about stuff. And then she's so smart. So she was like, "Is nerve and nervous the same thing?" I said, "No." She's like, "Does nerve have anything to do with being nervous?" I was like, "That's a great question, baby." She's like, "Cause we were just learning about these words today, and I think they're called homonyms or blah blah blah." And I was just like, "Okay." She's like, I want to show you." So she brought me her schoolwork. When she brought me her schoolwork, she showed me like, "Look, the word flower and flower." And she's like flour what you bake with and flower that grows, they sound the same. They look kind of the same, but they're two different meanings, but they're the same word, mommy. I was like, look at my baby. I was like, look, okay, go girl. Like, look at the baby. So we started talking about, and we started going through like the list of all the different things, like, you know, can and can, and what was the other ones we were talking about? She said can and can, flower and flower, I and I, and she's like I for Ainara. She's so sweet. So I did that, and now she's like, I don't know, that felt really good. That made me feel really good, and I feel like because I've been doing these morning readings for myself, that it feels like nice to do these bedtime stories for her. And I'm interested. Like honestly, these unicorn stories got me a little hooked. I'm like, what's gonna happen? Like what comes next? I'm curious. Like we left off on this one story where it's like, and what unicorn does she have? And then like I left her on a cliffhanger, and she's like, it's funny. It's just funny. Like that's such a wonderful thing to do for her. Thank you. I'm like trying to read y'all comments without like showing my face right now. I need glasses for real, y'all. These is not doing it. I burnt my lemonade. What the hell? within you. You're right, Mike. I won't. I can't. I won't. I can't. Your son says he loves my videos. That's sweet of him. You guys are cool. You guys are really awesome. But yeah, so that's what's happening, you guys. And I feel, oh, and I also know what I feel right now too, which also makes me feel away. I'm not trying to make myself feel away, but like, I have a mom who's done so much for her kids, family, husband. Like, my mom has poured so much out into the world, and like, I'm 31 right now, and when she was 31, she had four kids, and I'm 31 with one kid. And I know we're two different people, but when I see her have moments of where she doesn't feel sure or uncertain or like she doesn't feel supported, it really it really makes me feel like I'm lacking as a daughter. Like, I need to really get my shit together, you know? Like, I want to be able to fix this moment, and the fact that like I feel incapable sometimes is just like, she always told me I never want to feel like a burden to y'all. She can never feel like a burden, but I feel like I'm not putting my attention on the right things for some reason. But then throughout the course of the day, I feel like I'm just doing the best I can. Like, I'm not sitting on my hands, you know? And it's just growing pains of knowing like, okay, like I even told her, it's like, it's my turn to try to take care of us, not just for you to always feel like you're on your own, you have to take care of the world. So I've been battling with that because my primary, my, like, I can make a lot of money, but the way I can make money, I can't legally do it here. And I'm so scared to pay for this test because I don't want to just waste money to fail. It's so crazy. It's like, it's all like in my mind, you know? It's all in my mind. I'm just trying to stay as positive as possible, and I just know I gotta step it up. Like, that's the only thing I can do is just step it up. I can't just keep saying what I'm scared of and stuck in analysis paralysis, you know? But, like, also at the same time, I can't help to feel nervous. Like, is that even the right thing to do, you know? It's just so many different irons that are just stoking the fire at the same time, just like, damn girl, how long you gonna stoke the fire for? Like, you gonna pull them irons out? Like, come on now, come on. And then every day when I'm at this job, it's like, I never want to get complacent at work where I feel like this is what I'm gonna do forever. Like, nah, I can't even do that. Like, not only my mother but my father were entrepreneurs. Like, my family, like, everybody hustles, and I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Like, even though I work for these people, like, at the same time, I don't feel like I work for nobody. I feel like I'm here because I want to be. You know, it was blessing that God gave it to me. But like, anywhere I'm at, it's because I want to be there. You know, and it's like, damn, Simone, do you have a plan? What's your plan? Get it? What's your plan? What are we doing? What are you doing? But also too, I have to give myself grace. Like, I just moved a few months ago. Like, I moved in the middle of October, and it's only January. And I've done a lot for a person who had no plan on moving. You know, I got a brand new job, I got a new house, I'm in a new state. Like, I have to give myself grace, right? But also too, it's like, you know, New lives come with new challenges, new hurdles, and what have you. This is more or less like my little brain dump. Thank you for participating. You know, one thing I always do think to myself though, I don't know scripture off the top of my head, but I do remember. I remember scripture, but I don't remember the verses. But need not worry about tomorrow's problems, for today has enough troubles of its own. You know, something like that. So like today, I'm trying to do my best to make sure like I'm not worrying about Thursday next week. Let me just get through Thursday this week. I can't worry about Friday. Friday's Friday. I can't worry about Saturday. Saturday is Saturday. Like I'm like, God dang, it's gonna be snowing on Friday. Why do I care? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. You know? I was looking at my MPlex exam. It's rough. I was looking at the MPlex, bro. But you got it. You got faith in you. You got faith in me. Thank you, this. Thank you. The day I pass my test, I'll make a post saying like she done it. Like I done did it. I did the thing. I did the thing. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go back to watching TV because yeah, I feel like that's the only thing I could do right now is like not think about my problems. But then at the same time, I need to go ahead and make these flashcards. I need a new desk. Like I took down my card table desk because it was feeling very cheap in my bedroom, so I took it down. I cleared the space because I was like, I'm gonna get me a desk soon. So I've been looking at really nice, clean, cute, bougie women desks, office desks. I want an executive desk in my bedroom. As dramatic as that sounds, but that's what I want, and I'm gonna have it. You know, 2025 literally just started 8 days ago, so I need to calm down and stop crying. You know what this means? My lady time's around the corner. Cause why am I crying about everything? I ate a whole box of cheeses in 2 days. What is wrong with me? What is really wrong? Bro, you looked at it, right? The NBLEX exam is stupid. It's like it you I like I'm a massage therapist. I want the questions to be like, oh, they complained about their right glute. What could it be? Oh, it sounds like they're piriformis. Nah, the questions are like, what main artery runs through the blank ventricle? Like, get out of here. I am not a doctor. Why are you asking me questions like is it the zygomatic or the zygo? What the fuck? And you know what's the crazy part too? Because in the NBLEX exam study guide, I read it. I read the whole like how to pass, blah blah blah. It was saying like there's only 11 questions on anatomy, only 11, but it could be a gambit of the 11. So it's not like, oh, let me just study the back. Let me just study the arm. No, you gotta know. I can do this though. You know, I can do this. It will be done. I literally did every single mark on the checklist. The last one required, that was not even original requirement, but the last one required now is that I pass this NBLEX exam and then I'm good to go. I literally have several spa jobs on pending on hold that when people want me to work for, I legally can't do it. Paying me 50 to 60 plus dollars an hour plus tips. I can't do it because of a freaking test. A test. A test. I'm out here door dashing and doing Uber over a test. Bro, you feel me? It had you out here stumbling and you are retired EMS. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. So you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make these flashcards while I watch Demon Slayer, mind my business, and you know, show a little good faith in there. But I'm gonna let y'all go, let y'all rock out. Appreciate you spending time with me. I know it's only an audio live, but it had to be done because I'm tired of looking stressed out on camera. So until next time, I'm Cimonealise. You can call me Cici, CICI, capital C's on me. Thank you very much. And make sure you like this live if you like it, share if you care, subscribe if it's a vibe. All the things in between are available to you. Until next time, my friends. Good night. I love you. Bye bye. Okay. I love you. Good night. All the things.